So you're making a ton of money in law. Now you've changed, you've done a 180, you flipped it on its head. You're building this brand. How do you make money?
The first job I ever got paid for was, I think I got an airline alliance in Asia to reach out to me and ask for me to talk about them in a blog post. And it just blew my mind. It blew my mind. I think I'd been doing it for a year at that point. And it was the first time, maybe a year and a half, actually. I didn't have any business expertise or acumen. I was a lawyer, but like I didn't really know how to set prices and pitch myself and market things. And yeah, I remember being, I think it was like $500 or something. I think it was $500. And it was just like, I can create something out of nothing that people see monetary value in. And yeah, I thought it just sort of took off from there. And I just continued to travel. The more I traveled, the more my account grew, the more I would get clients reaching out to me from airlines or tourism boards or hotels or other brands to do really cool campaigns for them, creative campaigns, and share through my lens and my account. And that all took off by, 2019 and the start of 2020. And that was really exciting for me. It was like everything I worked for paid off, and 2020 came around and I was like, I have contracts lined up for the whole year, really cool press trips lined up. Yeah, it was like, finally, I'm coasting.
How good?
Yeah.
How good?
60 minutes.
Thanks, man. They always let me know like what the hours are. So, okay, cool. So now you're making money. It's sick. You've done it. You're like, hey, I'm the real deal now. It's growing.
Yeah.
But I know that you also have, and I mentioned this before about like when I met you and like I knew that you were doing courses and stuff. What are these courses about? Because I know they're very important to you because you're very much about empowering women, especially with your story, right? So tell me about that.
Yeah. So obviously 2020 hit and it wasn't coasting, like travel stopped. And so then my business, like every one of those contracts went under in like 48 hours. It was like email after email. And so I had to shift. And through that time during COVID, I stayed in Bali and went through a really trying personal self-discovery experience, like being in a relationship that was really toxic again and being like, how am I repeating this? How am I still, unhappy in relationships? Like, what is going on here? I tried to start a sustainable clothing business and it never really took off and I didn't really like it. And through that process, I just committed to really investigating myself openly. And I actually worked with a coach here and it was so eye-opening to me and really helped me see clearly patterns had been holding me down for so long. And once I could see them and once I had a safe space to explore that, I really did feel free from them and got clear on what I wanted to do. And I was like, I've always wanted to work with women. I've always wanted to empower women. I just haven't felt worthy enough to do that one-to-one or with a group of women and actually speak to them and support them. And once those fears and those insecurities, I could, work through them, then I was clear that I really want to be able to connect with women personally. So during COVID, I launched a 12-week group coaching program that was, based on the things, my life experience as well, and things that I've learned through, psychology and my research and working with other professionals and experts and just being genuine about my experience. Like I understand the concerns we have with lots of life coaches, but we all have impact. We all have the ability to impact other people, and we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be the best at anything. We have to be open-minded and open enough to let people in. And we have to be a few steps ahead that we can really help support and pave the way for some people. And for me, I was really honest about that.